What's up? I am Biggz, and I'm about to share with you a live crypto review provided by Team Nosh. Nosh is a cryptocurrency project designed to protect the cryptocurrency world from scams, rug pulls, and honeypots. There's a crypto-focused social media platform being built, metaverse space plans in the works, custom NFTs with real use case purposes like residual income and fun tasks, and a whole lot more. The Nosh team is doing a weekly crypto review and sharing it with the community live via Telegram. If you're interested in learning more, the Telegram link is in the description of this video below, as well as the website link for Nosh. For full disclosure, I am an investor in Nosh myself. I'm not being paid for this video, nor am I being compensated by the Nosh team. I am just a huge believer in the project and what it stands for. The projects being introduced in this video are Pixl Coin and AnjiEco. The links for these projects are also listed below in case you'd like to check them out for yourselves. Always do your own research before investing in any cryptocurrency or stocks. Make sure it is the right investment for you, but keep Nosh bookmarked. When the checker is released to the public, it will be a tool that the entire world will be able to use to identify these scams, identify rug pulls, and identify honeypots before wasting your hard-earned money on these projects. So this platform is going to be absolutely amazing. It's in beta form. There's a few people that have seen it. I have seen it. The social media platform is super cool. It's a place where you can talk about your favorite cryptocurrencies and share ideas and share thoughts. And it's basically a social media platform for the cryptocurrency world. So enough of that. You don't need to hear me talk anymore. I'm going to share the review. This was done June 23rd, live in the Nosh Telegram. Here it is.
I'm sharing the screen with you guys because today we will go through a bit these two projects, Pixl Coin and AnjiEco, which we were in touch with them since the beginning, trying to see possible cooperations. And these are among some of the projects that still are running. They didn't give up and still are advancing with their platforms. And because their platforms consist with one of our missions, which is to provide information and to propose like good projects as well, instead of just exposing the scam. So we decided to review, just not to review them, but just to introduce you with these projects so you can check them. And they also have the coins that they accept to their ecosystem. For example, Pixl Coin, we were reached by them a few months ago because they have these projects where they do coin of the week. So they were searching for projects, doing research on them, and then deciding which one to announce as the coin of the week. But principles in which they decide how to include a project in the coin of the week list are quite strict, and therefore they go through a serious process of vetting them before introducing to people. And for our community, it means that projects that are introduced by them are actually projects that went through more detailed vetting than what just a KYC process or a smart audit or a contract audit does for the project. So except having a public team for themselves, they also were checking for our team, asking, what people are on the team. And then they also did, their own research of our token distribution and the way we're dealing with our community on all the stuff. So I think Cole from Pixl Coin is on the call as well. We were in touch with him, but for a bit, as we were focusing on other things, we lost the touch. But now they are moving to another stage with their project, where they're trying to bring coin of the week back and even advance it, make it more interesting. And I don't know if Cole wants to add anything about the project, but we wanted to share it with you so you guys can check it and see, what's interesting there. And they also have still an active community. And I think these hard times when the market is down, it's also a test for the projects. And only in these hard times we can see what projects are actually serious. Because for sure, none of the projects are making money by selling their coin during this time. So all the projects that are still keeping their work are projects that took it seriously and are not here just for some fast cash. So these are some of the reasons why we decided to recommend you guys to check this project. Cole, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I don't mind giving you guys an update. I'm sure a few of the people here won't be familiar with ourselves. As I say, we get quite busy and tied up with so many projects at the moment. But yeah, as you say, no shit, we brought them on as a coin of the week, which you see on the screen there in front of you. Basically, we vet the contract, the actual project setup, they're all in, team themselves. We do numerous calls with them, go through, make sure everything's legit. And what we're actually doing is taking that sort of promotional side of it, because we don't charge for it. It's something that we just do because we want people to have good projects to invest in. So it's something we do free. We're taking that, I suppose you could say, at the next level now. We're actually building an entire platform around it. So it's going to primarily focus around Discord and Twitter, just because it's got a better social reach there. We're going to expand into vetted pre-sales. We've got a lot of background partnerships building up, and we're going to be, I've got to watch what I'm saying because a lot of it hasn't been disclosed yet. But basically, we're going to try and build a community from all the community of all the projects we work with, and build it into not just investing and options and presenting projects to people, but general discussions and education around crypto, NFTs, blockchain, finance, all that sort of things that new people with crypto are sometimes unsure of. We're going to try and cover it on a broad spectrum of platforms with different communities, with different people speaking. Pixlcoin itself will still exist, so that's not going away. Basically, what is going to happen is the new project will be solely for promotion and education, and Pixlcoin will focus on the advertising and the retro gaming as well. So any of you that are familiar with us, you might have seen that we've actually got a augmented reality NFT that's in production. You can play around with it on, if you have an Android device. The Android device has been released for people to play with. It's essentially like a 90s arcade cabinet. So you can load it up on your phone. You can place it wherever you want to. You can walk around it and see everything on your screen. And then you can actually go up and start playing it as well. So you can play all classic arcade games and things on it as well. And there's going to be several ranges of them. And the very, very upper range will actually act as a passive income via marketing as well. So you'll be able to place it within inside our metaverse. And then any advertising revenue that NFT itself generates, you then get a big portion of that. So someone will go on, play your game, they start playing on your cabinet, an advert flashes up. Every time that happens, you're getting a little bit of passive income to you as well. So we're expanding quite a lot from where we were 6 months ago. There's a lot of development going on now. And for us, as you said, no one's really making any money right now. The majority of crypto is down hard. But that's exactly why we saved our funds for a rainy day. And while everything's quiet, we're building and building.
Hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you. I'm not sure if maybe call finished or...
Yeah, I think we lost Cole because for the moment I wasn't sure if I lost connection. Cole, are you back?
It's okay. I thought I'd better stop myself, otherwise I'll go on for hours. So I'll hand it back to you. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you a lot for the introduction of your project. And I'm inviting everybody to check it and also there is a chance to experience their version of Metaverse. And we will be sharing this video right afterwards, so people who are not on the call right now can listen to it afterwards. Then another project worth checking is AnjiEco. So we had some calls with them a few months ago as well, trying to see the possible cooperations. So basically, first they will offering a swap. And it was just an AnjiSwap, but then it expanded in AnjiEco. And now, except Swap, they have also the apps for doing, like liquidity lock and for rewarding community, like an affiliation marketing. So basically, you can generate your own links and send it to people. And then if they use the swap with the link you shared, then you can get some percentage. And they are also very active. And let's check more about their ecosystem, because they also have the projects that they include in their ecosystem. And the projects that are listed here went through their vetting process. So you never can get a guarantee, but most likely projects that you will find here are legit projects. They also have an active group. They have an active blog as well. Here is their blog when they're still active, keeping updates about their project. And also some of the projects that are here are quite interesting to check. Projects of in their ecosystem. And also they have their own coin, which is kind of used to empower the whole ecosystem. So they have a lot of materials in their website. You can all go and check it. And also please check the projects that are part of them, because you might find interesting projects. And they're also building the project into a D app, which is also, like supporting the whole revolution that will come through the Web3. So I would like to add more about this project, but just felt like it's the right to share it with you, because they've been surviving through the hard times and still advancing their projects and introducing new stuff, trying to make the crypto world safer and a better place. And now to share about the project, about our project, like what we've been doing with No Shit recently. So since we came up with this idea of building a spaceship in Metaverse, we are quite excited about it, and we are in a natural way shifting the whole concentration of the whole project towards it, because we see it as a way to kind of to put together the whole project and all the different pillars of the project that we've been working on. And so the actual idea is to have the spaceship in form of a toilet brush, which is standing on top of my head. And so in this spaceship, we'll build facilities which will accommodate the products that we are offering. The laboratory for checking, for using the No Shit checker to test projects, then the gallery to expose NFTs, and the control room from where we will make the podcasts, and then having a cinema and an academy where people can can listen to, can see the video podcasts, see educational content that we will make, and educational content that we will collect, we will present, like from different sources to our community as materials worth checking. But then another interesting idea that came from or community members. In this case, Randy was the one to propose to have actually rooms in our spaceship for people to either buy or to earn. So in the tail of the toilet brush spaceship, the spaceship is called the Turdis, and we'll have apartments and rooms. So right now we came to a point that we was using only our own resources. We won't be able to make all this project happen. Therefore, but maybe it's fixed now. Yeah. So as I was saying, we need more people to make all of this happen. And because the market is not in very good condition, and whatever marketing or advertising we do, it won't give any result to expand the team more and have all the necessary means to make it happen. So that's why we will introduce tasks for people to fulfill. If someone has some skills that are needed to move the project forward and they have some spare time, they can complete this task, and this way people can earn their own apartments and their own space on spaceship on Turdis, which will be forever days. So it would be nice to have your own room in Metaverse, so whatever happens, if the whole world goes to shit, you still have your own room on no shit spaceship. So we are quite excited about this idea, and we are expanding the utility of NFTs to be them more inclusive and to have more things to interact with on Metaverse to this spaceship. And this is what's most exciting with me. We already locked an architect who started designing the spaceship, and we're trying to build a list of the team that will be needed to make it all happen, like programmers and other people who do 3D modeling and people who knows these platforms that we are going to use. And what else can we share, Nick?
Yeah, thank you, Captain, for sharing about the plan about this and about the checker. Yesterday, we had Professor placed it on the server, and I know we talked. I did set a timeline in terms of like testing from community because it was a question. But then I spoke with Captain, and the idea was to test the checker starting as of 29th from the community members. And then we thought to launch it on the 1st. There was some question from community why the timing so short. I mean, the checker, even after it's launched, I'm sure like there'll be, hopefully, according to Professor, it's already ready and it's been tested. But for sure, people can still send comments even after it's launched. And yeah, so we're excited about that as well. And I think Professor has a couple of more hours to finalize it. And then we're working as well on the terms of design, how to make it more cool when people actually use the checker. So yeah, I thought of having some ideas of doing some teasers, but I think the campaign should continue even once the checker is launched. So while it's being tested, and I think once people see it, I think that the campaign shouldn't stop there. So, and I mean, ideas from community are always welcomed.
Yes, and with this checker, firstly, we are making it for our community, for people who have believed in our project since the beginning, and people that are kind of looking forward for the checker. So the checker is going to be launched as a beta version, and for sure we will share the word about it on the Twitter and other social media, and try to use the people we worked for to get the word spread by their accounts as well. But we are not expecting as much as newcomers in the beginning, as we would like to test to use this period to test the checker within our community, to have feedback from you, and then, as we receive feedback, to keep advancing it. So it's not going to be only 29th of the day for testing, but, since 29, we will share it on the group, and then on 1st, we will make it on public. And then when we as a community feel ready that our checker is ready to conquer the crypto world, then we will reach for media and for magazines, trying to get some attention with the utility we're offering, not just with the vision.